How's Mindy doing, old fella?
She's doing real good. She had to work today. I'm going to turn her into a workhorse today.
Oh, good.
She got to earn her keep.
Yes.
We got rules, you know.
Where's she working at today?
She's at the boat.
At the boat?
Yeah, she's got to do the massage therapy today.
Yeah, okay.
One of my pages did not show up in this. I don't know why.
I don't know.
Let me double check.
Maybe it's down there somewhere.
You got yours. I wanted to confirm that. We did that.
Yeah.
So this is E6 to E7. This is E8 to E9. Want to see old-timey orders? You've seen enough? Gunny's a 20-year man himself.
Good. I had a brother who retired from the Marines.
I retired from the reserves. It was started on active duty and ended in the reserves.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got his ass chewed by the Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps. D.C. Yeah, he
Tell that story.
you know, tell the whole story was real quick. I went to Vietnam first time in 63, 64, and while I was over there, I guess he got us orders to sign him there. My mom went to the Red Cross and said she had only had two sons, one was already over there. So they deferred him and left him up in Quantico.
Yeah.
Okay. So of course he was married, had a bunch of kids in the house, and hey, I have to call you back. I'm being interviewed now. So anyway, he so they deferred him and left him out, and so I came back and I guess in 68 I got orders to go back to Vietnam, and while I was over there, he got orders to go again. He deferred all that time, and of course she got him taken off again because I was there. See, so anyway, it upset me a little bit because he needed the experience. So when I got back, I called Sergeant Major in the Army, who was a real good friend of mine, Copeland, and I told him, I said, you know this Sergeant Major Marine Corps? And he said, yeah. I said, do me a favor. I said, I got a brother that got orders in Vietnam twice, and both times I was over there, so they took him off. I said, I'm back now, and I don't intend to go again. I said, we need to get him over there. He said, let me talk to him. He said, he'll like that. So anyway, 2 weeks later, he was on the way. The Sergeant Major took care of it. So when he got back, served his time, he got back and he was living up in Virginia, up in next to Quantico. And he called me and told me he was back, but he was assigned to California. Marine outfit out there. He wanted to stay there because he was buying his house, you know, for years, and he'd been there for a while. And wanted to know if any way I could help him. Because he didn't know I'm the one that got him to Vietnam, you know. And I told him, I said, well, let me see what I can do. So I called Sergeant Major Army again. I said, you know, my brother went to Vietnam, served his time, he made it back, and he signed a Marine outfit in California, Boston, or some damn place. I said, he don't want to move his family, like to stay there. I said, wonder if he'll do you, if Sergeant Major do you a favor, Marine Corps. He said, he owes me about 3 favors. He said, so I'll call him and ask him. So I give him all the information. But anyway, he called me back about 2 hours later, Sergeant Major Army. He said, I talked to him, and he said he'd get the assignment changed. He'll stay in Virginia. Okay. He said, but he wants to see him in the morning at 8 o'clock in full dress uniform. He says, and I told him I'll relay it to you, and for you to pass it on to him. I said, okay. So I called his house, and his wife answered. Shirley was her name. And I said, I need to speak to Clyde. She said, well, he's up putting a fence up in the backyard, and he doesn't want to be disturbed. I said, well, you tell him I got a message for him from the Sergeant Major Marine Corps, and I suggest he call me back. Well, he called back in about 5 minutes. And I told him, I said, the Sergeant Major wants to see you over in his office over the Pentagon and says, in full dress, whatever that means. I said, you know what that means? He said, yeah. So anyway, he went over and later that afternoon he called me back and told me it was the worst ass chewing he ever had in his life. He said, Sergeant Major told him, he said, Marines take care of Marines. He said, the Army don't take care of Marines. He said, if you got another problem, I suggest that you go through your chain of command. And if you need to see the Sergeant Major Marine Corps, you call me. But you best call me if you need me instead of whoever your bosses are. But he sure straightened. I was glad to hear that. It made me feel good.
At least you got to stay East Coast.
But I do the same thing. I would have done the same thing.
Yeah. Well, it was worth his ass chewing to stay on the East Coast.
Yeah. Go ahead, Bobby.
Your conduct, your good conduct medals, a lot of those are, and I don't want to sound light of them, but a lot of them are just based on time in, right?
It's based on the time in and not having any recorded disciplinary action,
Okay.
which don't mean you're completely above board the whole time. I mean you never got caught doing anything wrong.
Okay. Well, today I wanted to go through some of your awards. You got your first Silver Star, the Colonel McCaffrey.
Yeah, let me explain that again, Bobby, so we don't have no misunderstanding.
Okay.
There's 4 Silver Stars, okay?
Right.
The first one I got in Korea, Colonel McCaffrey gave it to me. A better one pinned on you.
Right.
They never received any orders. All I have is the Silver Star.
No
That he
pay.
gave me, but no orders. So therefore, it's not part of my official 201 files, the Army file, okay?
Right.
Now, the other 3 Silver Stars were for Vietnam, okay?
Right.
2 of them, we got orders on them on my 214 discharge papers.
Mm-hmm.
The 3rd one, I have the orders in the case, but it's not part of my record. So if someone looked at the records, they would see 2 Silver Stars.
Right.
You follow me?
Right.
Not the 4 that I actually have.
Right.
Now, 3 of them have got orders which can be proven.
Right.
You got special orders then. The 4th one was given by Colonel McCaffrey, and nobody cut orders in Korea in 1950 but the Chinese.
Right.
They're the ones that cut orders.
Okay.
Everything was done, and later they get the orders cut if necessary. You follow me?
Well, we're not
The
gonna.
same as your promotions.
Right. Well, I'm not gonna sit here and dog the U.S. Army's ability to keep track of their bookwork.
Yeah, the main thing is to have everything straight if you write a book.
Right.
You don't want to put it, and the total valor awards was 7.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's where we go with the first question.
It's 7, not counting. It's 7 on my Army records,
Right.
not counting the 2 explaining.
Right.
That one we have orders is not recorded, and the other one,
you
no
don't have
orders was cut. If so, they never, in combat in 1950, they never caught up with anybody.
Right. So military records, of your 9 stars, 7 of those are for valor, right?
Right.
Okay.
No, there's 9 awards, 7 of them is recorded for valor, okay? The other
Right.
2 is not on my record. 7 of them is on my Army records,
Right.
okay? 2 that's not, but 1 I can have added by just asking for correction of military records and sending the orders to them. But to me, I don't know what good that would do.
Yeah. It's a thing. If you think it's a thing, it's just a thing. This gets a little bit out of sequence, so I'm just gonna shoot into 68 and 69. In 68, you get a Purple Heart.
Yes.
You want to talk about that a bit?
Well, there ain't much to talk about. I just,
You got shot.
you got shot. Well, first I got blown out of a Jeep, okay, with RBG,
Okay.
and ended up over in the ditch, and ended up in the hospital at Nontrom, Cameron Bay, really,
Okay.
for 4 or 5 days, and I came back to my unit because I didn't want to stay there. And the next time, which I got hit in the face here and here, was scrapple, come from a grenade.
Shrapnel grenade?
Right.
Okay. Were you, my understanding is when you got your Purple Heart, you also got a star later on, following that event. But didn't you get some North Koreans coming onto your all's fire base? You took your Jeep out in front of that
That was.
to hit them off?
That was similar to that article you just read. I just got in the newspaper. I
Okay.
told you that. Yeah, we went out there. The artillery was bringing a resupply of ammunition in, and they were receiving sniper fire. So we went out there, and we happened to run across the VC. There was a rubber plantation. So
Okay.
we just happened to get there about the time that they were going to ambush the convoy.
Oh, so you cut them off at the pass?
Right.
Okay. Because there's one story in there, as I'm reading your white papers, where, and I think it's the same event, you're blown out of your Jeep, there's a guy pinned down, and he's injured, and you crawl over to help him.
Yeah, that was Captain Moffett, yes.
Is that the same event?
Yeah, same event.
Okay, because I've got pictures of Captain Moffett.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can tie that in. But matter of fact, well, let's move on to that. And your Air Medal in 1969 was received 2 March 69 for actions on 13th November of 68 to 14th January of 69.
Yeah, what the Adam medal as far as when you made 25 flights into LZs, landing zones, okay, or you made 25 combat flights.
Okay.
You see what I mean? They pick you up and took the infantry in, drop you off. You had to give 25 flights. You
Okay.
get 1 Adam medal for 25 flights.
And under your main operational LZ, what was the name of that?
What now?
The name of your LZ, your main operational LZ?
Well, you had all inside of base camp,
Right.
okay, and Holiday Inn was where we were stationed a lot of times. All that is a circle like Custer had, with bunkers all the way around it, because the enemy, you don't know where they at.
Right.
So you make a circle in NDP and put bunkers on it, and that's why you move your artillery and your engineers and stuff in, and you operate in that area. You don't operate over your base camp, which is the way you build it, like A, Zeon, where the unit headquarters is. You don't operate. They take the brigades and the battalions and put them out separate.
Okay.
You know, yeah, you have to be out in your area. Yeah, your area operation.
Okay.
You can't just be that, and there's no sense in moving over in a combat area and setting up a base camp and having barracks and everything and just staying there. Hell, you got to get out in the area.
Right.
It ain't like Korea or World War II when you had a front line and everything. You foxholes built and fighting and doing in Korea and later in Vietnam in particular. Every area was the enemy.
Right.
You damn, you was in Saigon, in a hotel, you better watch it. Everything was, there wasn't no safe areas.
Everything's hot.
Well, it's no safe areas.
Yeah.
You think it is, but it ain't.
So, but your area of operations is Ben Mai?
It was been me,
Ben Me.
yeah.
That's spelled M-Y though, is it not?
No, it's been me.
B-E-N?
I got it somewhere here, Bobby.
All right. You're in 1st May 69. That's when you got your 5th oak leaf cluster on your commendation medal. And another Silver Star on 14th of July of 69.
Yeah.
Is that star number 3 or number 4?
That would be number 3.
Number 3?
Yeah.
You want to expand on that?
Well, what to say it was for?
Well, I just took the note. I was hoping you would remember. I'm sure if I pull the paperwork.
You got, I give you the orders and all that.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't bring those with me
Yeah,
today. I
but
just
you
wanted-
got the orders on every Valor Award.
Correct.
Okay.
I think I
Because
think
you
I
have
got
to have
everyone.
that to back up your book.
Yeah, I just wanted to
Because
see if you
it'll
had
be
any.
some of it, you know, that say that's not true.
Right.
And you don't want that to happen to you.
Not at all.
You want to have all the facts straight and have evidence.
You've seen how anal I was
Well,
about
it's
Korea,
like,
right?
it's like this, thing that came out a couple of days ago, claiming that, the basketball team in Louisville, the reason they were so successful, that McGee was having prostitutes that come out
Right.
and meet with, well, this lady wrote a book, but they're investigating it. You don't know if it's true or not until you look at the facts.
Right,
Anybody can say anything they want to say, but you gotta prove it.
right. Gotta be able to back it up.
Right.
Well, you saw
Especially
how
with the military.
yeah. Well, you saw how anal I was about Korea. I'm not gonna put anything out there we can't dance.
No,
with.
you can't do it.
Right, right.
Like that chop I told you about that we got shot down, don't put that in there.
No,